Alrighty, today I'm going to be talking about how to do a proper pre-trip in a commercial vehicle. Let's just pretend you can do this in a van too. Let's just pretend this is a big truck. I wanted to do this the other day, but just never got a chance to do it both times, and I actually didn't have this microphone. I'm sure you can see the cord here, so bear with me. Alright, so one of the first things you want to check is I always check the coolant level. Make sure it's up, topped up. Next thing would be your oil. Make sure you check your oil level. Make sure it's topped up. So the oil is good, it's clean. This is a gas engine. If it's diesel, it'll be black. Trying to do this one-handed, so forgive me. Check your transmission fluid. Make sure it's a nice red color. It's at the appropriate markings. Which it is. I usually do this before. You want to do this before every trip anyways. In a van or in a truck, I always do a pre-trip every day. Post-trip every night. There's your air filter. Obviously take it off, and I have a K&N air filter, so I know it's clean. I just cleaned it a while ago. And you want to check your windshield washer fluid. And you also want to check your hoses, for any leaks or cracks or anything like that. Always check underneath your van too to make sure there's no, motor oil or fluids have leaked out overnight. You'll see a fresh puddle. Check your belts and stuff like that too. You want to check your windshield, make sure there's no cracks or stone chips, stuff like that. Make sure your lights are working, low beams, high beams, turn signals. What a lot of people do is they throw their four-ways on. It's the same thing, the same system. If your right or left turn signals are working. Obviously, make sure you have a license plate with the correct sticker. If you have an MTO sticker or DOT sticker that says your vehicle's in proper working order, I forget what they're called now. They're like a little yellow sticker in Canada, and the States are like a big white sticker. Annual safety. There we go. Now what you want to do is obviously check your lug nuts, your tires. Make sure there's no cracks or defects in the sidewall. Stuff in between your tread. Make sure the tires aren't bald, stuff like that. You want to do that to all tires, all 4 or 6. Maybe you're in a straight truck, it'd be 6 tires, or maybe you have 8 tires or whatever in a truck or whatever. It's just general information that you guys are going to need if you're driving a van or up to a straight truck. You want to check underneath your vehicle. Make sure there's no loose bolts or stuff hanging or all that good stuff. Check your vehicle, make sure there's no damage to the side of it. Check your wheels. Make sure there's no indigenous bugs or something on it. Make sure if you have mud flaps, obviously on big trucks you'll have mud flaps. Make sure your mud flaps are there. And there's no damage to your exhaust or anything like that. Go to the back of the vehicle. check all your marker lights, stuff like that, your brake lights, your reverse lights if you can safely. What I do is I put like a stick between the brake pedal and the seat and kind of jam it there so it trips the sensor for the brake lights to come on. That's the easiest way to do it. Or if you have a co-driver or something, you could always have them stand at the back and make sure your brake lights and reverse lights come on, stuff like that. Make sure all your doors are securely closed. And basically everything I did on driver's side, you do on the passenger side, you know. Alrighty, second thing you want to do, especially on the inside, is make sure you have your running right booklet for all your authorities and stuff like that, which everybody knows what a book looks like, but it's in like a duotang or whatever, you know. Get to have that. And you want to make sure you have all your personal protective equipment. Hard hat. Some places you go to may need a hard hat. Maybe they'll supply one if you don't have one. Safety glasses, you know, steel toe shoes. Make sure you have everything you need with you. Blankets for cold weather. Obviously change of clothes and stuff like that. Maybe you have road flares or you know, reflective triangles. Make sure you have all that. And make sure you have a fire extinguisher. So there's my fire extinguisher. Easy access. It's out of the way. And it's up to date. So there you go. That's your basic pre-trip. And I basically covered anything with a CDL or non-CDL, you know. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I forget, somebody asked me to do this a while ago, and sorry I haven't got around to it. I just finally did it. So I apologize for the tardiness. I didn't forget about you. So there's a video that you requested. I hope you guys got a lot of information off that, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching, and safe travels, and bye for now.